If you clicked on this video because you want to get started with dropshipping but you don't know where to begin, then you have found the right video. In today's video, I'll tell you exactly where to start on your new e-commerce venture. Hey everyone, I'm Wes Tate. In case we haven't met yet, here's a little bit about me. I've been in the e-commerce business since 2015. I started out as a small business myself, running an online store using print on demand and drop shipping. Since then, I've moved on to the education side to help teach everybody all the things that I've learned. I've helped thousands of entrepreneurs launch their online stores and start their marketing efforts. If you stay into the end of this video, you'll know exactly what questions you need to ask yourself, and you'll know where to start when launching your online store. Here we go, the place you need to start. Figure out your niche. This is where you have to start. So many people skip this step and then they wonder why their business isn't taking off, why they aren't making any sales. Your niche is everything. If you don't know who your niche is, who are you creating products for? What social media platforms are you using to sell to someone? Who are you creating designs for? What colors are you, you don't know anything if you don't know who your niche is. So before you do anything at all, you must determine who your niche is. For ideas and tips on how to figure out what niche to go after, you can check out this video I made with BELLA+CANVAS. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. Next up, decide what you'll sell. Once you know who your niche is, then you can start to decide what products you actually want to sell. You can start looking at what they're already buying. You can figure out what the trends are inside that niche. You can see where that niche is globally, because that's also going to play a role in what products you offer. As you start to figure that out, write it down. And as you write it down, you might be able to start breaking those up into seasons. So that way you're not just adding everything to your site at once and then keeping it up all year long. As you start to add the different items you want, you can start separating them and go, this actually would be great for a spring collection. This would be great to offer during summertime. And you can go ahead and start mapping out your year while planning these things out. For example, let's say you want to add t-shirts, tank tops, fanny packs, and hats for your summer collection. Then you can start working on your fall collection and add notebooks and backpacks, hoodies, things like that that might be more back to school or more cold weather. Continue this out to see what all products you might need within the year. And now you know what merchandise you're going to look for so that you can sell. Which brings us to our next step. Find your suppliers. This is why the last step was so important. It's always a good idea to know what you need first instead of finding a supplier and then being limited to what they offer. You always need to think about your business's needs first and then go from there. You can easily do a Google search by typing in the specific product you're looking for, followed by the terms drop shipping or print on demand. From there, you can start doing your research. Start seeing what the prices are for the companies, see what their fulfillment times are. Then you can Google around and find their reviews, see what their other customers are saying. Look for any product photos that their customers are posting online. As you start to narrow down your selection, many of the suppliers and fulfillment companies will offer sample products. Be sure to take advantage of those, that way you can see for yourself what the quality is like and what the whole fulfillment process might be like for your customer. Okay, so now we know who we're selling to, what we're selling them, who's shipping it, and now we need to figure out the how. How are we going to sell it to them? Which brings us to our next point, finding your e-commerce platform. This is the biggest tip I have for you that you didn't know that you need. It's really important to find an e-commerce platform that integrates with the drop shipper you're going to be using. And what I mean by integrate is your customer will go to your website, they make a purchase, that information is sent automatically to your drop shipper. They then fulfill the order, ship it directly to your customer, and you don't have to worry about copying, pasting, placing any manual orders or anything like that. It all happens automatically. This saves you so much time and effort, and it removes an element of human error on your end, or maybe you're writing the wrong address down, you shipped the wrong product, things like that. One easy way to find an e-commerce platform that integrates with the supplier that you're wanting to use, the dropshipper, you can look on the dropshipper's website to see what integrations they have. Reversely, if you have your heart set on an e-commerce platform like Shopify, for example, you can go to Shopify's website, go to their app store, and see what dropshippers integrate with Shopify. That's another way to kind of reverse engineer that step. If you have your heart set on a specific e-commerce platform, you can see what they have to offer. And lastly, the fun stuff. Now that we've done all the really important foundation and groundwork, you can start to have more fun now. You get to be creative again. You can now design your products and order samples and do photo shoots and mock-ups and do fun giveaways on social media. You can have all this content now that you can start sharing online to build that customer base. This is a really fun and exciting time where you do get to be more creative. For more help in this section, be sure to check out some of my other videos. I get to go into a little bit more detail on how you can start to grow your business and do all this fun stuff. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you found it very helpful and that it does give you a game plan when starting your dropshipping store. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments below.